డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ కలెక్టర్ గారు స్వప్నిల్ గారికి, అలాగే కాలేజ్ ప్రిన్సిపల్ గారు సూర్య గారికి, మన తెలుగుదేశం మహిళా అధ్యక్షురాలు తమ్మినేని సుజాతమ్మ గారికి, యువత అధ్యక్షులు దాసనాయుడు గారికి, సీనియర్ తెలుగుదేశం రాష్ట్ర నాయకులు అర్మల్ రవీంద్ర గారికి, అలాగే ప్రత్యేకంగా ఈ యొక్క ఈవెంట్ మీ అందరికీ కూడా విమెన్ ఏవియేషన్ పరిచయం చేయడానికి, ఈ కార్యక్రమంలో పాల్గొనడానికి ఢిల్లీ నుంచి విచ్చేసిన కమల్ చక్రవర్తి గారు, అంజలి చౌహాన్ గారు, అర్చన వాగదారి గారు, కీర్తి తివారీ గారు, అలాగే ఎన్సిసి క్యాడెట్స్ ఉన్నారు, మన డిగ్రీ కాలేజీకి సంబంధించినటువంటి మెంబర్స్కి, స్టాఫ్కి, అలాగే ముఖ్యంగా స్టూడెంట్స్, ఆర్ట్స్ కాలేజ్, విద్యాధరి కాలేజ్, నర్సన్నపేట డిగ్రీ కాలేజ్, మన గవర్నమెంట్ డిగ్రీ కాలేజ్, గురజాడ గాయత్రి, వీళ్ళందరి దగ్గర నుంచి విచ్చేసిన ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి కూడా మరొకసారి నా హృదయపూర్వక నమస్కారాలు తెలియజేస్తున్నాను. Today is a very memorable day for me, being Civil Aviation Minister and being able to conduct Girls in Aviation Day in my own district of Srikakulam. This has been a dream come true for me also. In the last 5 months of me being the minister, one of the strongest drive that I wanted to pick up is to include more women into aviation. And we have seen that aviation for many years, for the last many decades, women have been slightly distant from this profession for many reasons. Especially when it comes to remote areas or backward areas like our places, women tend to take a different career path. There is a lot of society pressure. First of all, there is a pressure to get married and be a homemaker. And if you really want to study or pursue education, then you are left with 2 or 3 main options of being an engineer or being a doctor or taking up some BSc or some other BA courses. But aviation is such a course where there needs to be an innate passion within yourself. And I've seen that people possess that passion also. And the passion starts as a child when you look at the sky and you see one airplane flying. When you see that airplane flying, you are always wondering, how is that flying? What seems to be inside the plane? Are people really sitting in the plane? How is the plane functioning? How are the tires coming out? How does this whole technology work? What happens at the airports? How do they board the aircraft? So when you look at the plane as a child or a kid, then your dreams start flourishing. You keep always thinking about what the plane is. But not many people know that there is a whole organization, there is a whole system behind functioning of the planes. And now with me being the minister, I have taken it up as a challenge that we need to bring in more women into this sector. And then I found a gem in this gem of this organization, Women Aviation in India, Women in Aviation India. And we are really missing the person who has started it, Radha Bhatia ji, who has been kind enough. Once we discussed about women in aviation, especially in India, and how to bring in more of these women into aviation, she said that I've been doing it for so many years. I've started my career 53 years ago. This is what Radha Bhatia was discussing with me. She told that she started 53 years ago. Imagine now also you might be feeling a challenge. Can we really pursue a career in education? Imagine what it would have been 53 years ago. 53 years ago, Radha Bhatia ji has made a bold decision that I can pursue a career in aviation. And that is how it started. And she has grown up step by step. She started at a very, very humble position. And slowly, through her dedication, through her commitment, she came up step by step. And slowly as she reached the pinnacle, the top of success, then she said this success shouldn't just be with me. The success that I as a woman have achieved in aviation should follow through with all the women of this country, all the passionate women who want to have a career in aviation. And that is how Women in Aviation India has started. And she has done a wonderful job of taking aviation career, the pursuit of career in aviation to the women of this country, especially the girls of this country. And one of the examples that you have seen is Kirti ji here, and also our Anjali ji is also there, and Archana ji is also here. So you have seen that just like you people here, these women have also come from very humble and modest backgrounds. They are from very remote villages, very small villages, from very small families. But they have stuck to the commitment that they want to pursue something in aviation. Now, I would like to thank Women in Aviation India for especially Coming all the way to Srikakulam and having this wonderful program, it means a lot to me. So once again, from my side as the minister and as the member of parliament from Srikakulam, I would like to thank you for coming all the way here. And the intention for them to come here is to motivate you, to encourage you, and to bring in that flame, that light to all of you, that women in aviation is not some foreign career, it is something which you all can dream and which you all can achieve. And it is with that intention they were sharing their own stories also. How they've taken up the challenges, how they've started their professions, and how step by step they have come to be in the positions that they are in right now. And through them, we want to inspire you. Now we want to bring to you the aviation, the success of aviation that India is going through today to the women of this country. I'll give you one statistic that will give you a lot of inspiration. You know, when you move in a plane, you see the pilots. Those are the people who move the pilot, who drive the plane. So there are two pilots, and if you look at the number of pilots globally, worldwide, how many women pilots are there working in the aviation industry? It is 5% of the entire workforce. So 95% of the pilots are male, only 5% are female. This is the world statistic. But when it comes to India, the number of female pilots here is 15%, 3 times more than the global average. We have seen how much success India has achieved in promoting women in aviation. Now we want to take it much more higher. My dream is to see more than 25% women in the entire workforce in the aviation industry. So I want to push more and more people. I want to push more organizations. I want to push more women of this country to pursue a career in aviation, because we feel that a career in aviation is not just about being a pilot or being an air hostess, which is the most common one or most pursued ones. We have the wonderful ladies here who are working in different streams. Some are in the finance sector of aviation, some are in administrative section, some are in security section. So there are a lot of different verticals within aviation. So if you study a certain course or if you're following a certain direction in academics, you can still use that academic knowledge in a career in aviation. So this enlightenment or this awareness of different courses in aviation is what we want to bring to you through this wonderful event. So I would like to see more women from Srikakulam pursuing careers in aviation. And another great opportunity for all of you is the construction of Bhogapuram Airport, which is just going to be within 1 hour distance from this place. Now, once you have a big airport here, imagine the number of jobs that airport is going to create, number of planes that are going to fly from there, number of planes that are going to go through maintenance, repair and overhaul over there. And now on top of that, we have two visionary leaders in the country. One is the Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, and one is the Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Nara Chandrababu Naidu ji. They have always committed themselves for the growth of this country and the development of this country. And through them, I've been working with them very closely. And whenever I work with them, they always keep talking about not just developing the country, but how do you bring the people with the mindset that they are going to lead the country, especially the youth of this nation who have the responsibility of leading the country in the future. So they are always planning. They're always thinking about what they have to do so that the youth of this country are going to get more employed, are going to be able to use their energies for the nation building. So it is with that thought they have also been promoting aviation like anything. In fact, in the last 10 years in the country, in 2014, there used to be only 74 airports in the country. And in the last 10 years, after Narendra Modi ji has become the Prime Minister, we have taken the number of airports from 74 to 157. So many airports, we have almost doubled the airports in last 10 years. No other country in the world has achieved this kind of growth in aviation. Now, when you are increasing the number of airports and when you are increasing the number of airplanes in the country, today in the skies there are 800 civilian planes going around. And for each plane, you would require up to 15 to 20 pilots for moving one plane. Even though there are two sitting at a time, but for the plane to keep continuously running, you would need at least 20 pilots per plane. And for the whole industry to move forward, For every plane, you'd be needing up to 300 to 400 different people working in the aviation industry. And now with 800 planes, we have a certain growth in the aviation industry, but we have 1500 more planes also coming in. India has the biggest order for airplanes with Boeing, Airbus, or the different companies which manufacture airplanes. So if you have 1500 more planes coming into the industry, imagine how many more people are required. How many more people can get employed in the aviation industry? So we are introducing you, we are telling you there is a great opportunity in aviation. So whatever little social stigma that you have that aviation is not for us, aviation is a destined career, aviation is something we just see in the sky, nothing for us to touch, that is all the wrong thoughts that you have. You have to achieve, you have to strive, and you have to motivate yourself that aviation is a career that I want to strongly pursue. If you are passionate enough, then you have to keep moving in that direction. And as a minister, I just want to assure you that anyone who wants to ensure a career in aviation, I will be there as a brother to continuously support you in the way forward. Not only because we have an airport that is coming in Bhogapuram. My dream is to have an airport in Srikakulam itself, and we are moving forward in that direction. Have you ever imagined that there will be an airport in Srikakulam? Even I didn't imagine before. But today, I have the good fortune of being the Minister for Civil Aviation. So it is a great opportunity for me. And I want to give it back to the society, give it back to the people who have made me be a minister today. And that is the people of Srikakulam. And one way that I can give back to the people of Srikakulam is to build an airport here. And I want more people to be in the aviation industry. And when you have the ecosystem here itself in Srikakulam, we are talking about 2 airports, one in Srikakulam, one nearby in Vijayanagaram, which is Bhogapuram. So when you have the opportunity of having 2 airports close by, imagine the number of opportunities, career opportunities that you can have in Srikakulam. So especially the women have to come forward. They have to lead this industry. That is the goal that I have. And we are trying to facilitate, we are trying to include all the organizations who are working in this industry to come together so that we can promote more women also. And recently, our Honorable President of the country, Draupadi Murmuji, she had a special event in the Rashtrapati Bhavan. She had called 51 women from aviation industry especially, because she was also, as a woman, she was feeling so proud that there are so many women working in the aviation industry. So she wanted to show to the whole country and to the whole world that India is going forward. We have so many women where they feel that aviation is a very male-dominated space. She wanted to show that there is so much opportunity and there are so many fighters already working in the aviation industry. And once they had the event, we got a lot of limelight. And we from the ministry have also organized one meeting for them. That is when I told them that we shouldn't have these meetings in Delhi itself, in closed doors. We have to take the women to the rural areas of the country. We have to take them to the schools and colleges of the country where those women are, where the girls are dreaming about being in aviation. Our stories need to be shared with them. And when I gave that idea on that platform, Radha Bhatia ji has been kind enough to accept, and she was like, we are already doing these kind of events all across, but since you have asked and since you are the minister, we are going to do one event in Srikakulam, and that is how this has happened. So once again, I would like to thank Women in Aviation India for taking up this course. But for this event to truly be a success, we want you to come forward. We want you to be very, very passionate in aviation. We want you to be strongly pursuing careers in aviation. And for that, from the ministry side, from the organization side, and from the industry side, whatever more support that you would be required in the future, we will be able to provide and we will be able to give it to you so that all your dreams can become a reality in the future. And it is with this idea that we are going to collectively work together. And there have been many speakers who have told many things to you. And based on that, we have an essay competition also. And the good thing about the essay competition is whoever is going to come first will be taken all the way to Delhi for the prize ceremony. And this is a great opportunity for all of you from here who all dream about traveling. So all of you take this event very seriously. Take this as a great opportunity coming towards you. Like our seniors in the aviation, they have been sharing that back in the day when they started 20 years, 30 years ago, nobody came to their school Nobody came to their college and said that you please come to aviation industry, there is a big career. So it was a big challenge for them. They had to pursue on their own. They had to get the knowledge on their own. They had to know on their own what the industry is offering. But today they are being there for guiding you. They have come all the way from different areas, different parts of the country and telling you, please come into aviation. You look at us, we have achieved so much success by being disciplined, by being committed, by hard work. So you also can come forward and achieve a lot of success in this. And I know what Collector Ji has also said here, that wherever you see, all the hard-working people are coming from Srikakulam. But we are not using the hard work along with smart work. That's what we have to do today. Everyone is working hard, but if you have the right set of qualities along with the hard work, then you're going to progress in life also. We don't want all of you to be working hard in the same position. You have to continuously keep progressing in your career also. And aviation is a very, very beautiful field for that. And for that, we require more people to come into the aviation industry, because for us, the challenge is to make India the #1 country, the global aviation hub in the whole world itself. And if you want that, I can't make India world #1 just by creating airports or bringing in more airplanes or creating more infrastructure. What I really need is more people, talented people, passionate people coming into aviation sector and saying that this is our industry, we are going to work hard, we are going to take it to far greater heights, we are going to put it as #1 in the world. So as we are thinking about improving the infrastructure, we are thinking about the human resource also. We are thinking about the talent India has as a country. And today some of the people, they are facing small challenges. I have seen as a minister that some people who want to become a pilot or who want to train for some kind of activity within the aviation, not all the courses are there here. So they are having to go to other countries. They are going abroad, they are doing some course there, and they are coming back again and working in the country. So I didn't like that scenario. I said, when people of this country, the students of this country, especially the women of this country, they want to pursue something in aviation, they want to get trained or skilled in aviation, they shouldn't have to go to some other country. We have to create all the facilities here. And it is with this process, with this thought, that our Honorable Chief Minister Nara Chandrababu Naidu Garu has also encouraged that we need world-class university right in our state in Andhra Pradesh. And he has been kind enough to select North Andhra for that. And we are strongly pursuing to keep it closer to Srikakulam only. So the biggest benefit is going to be to the people of Srikakulam. So we are going to build another world-class university also related to aviation. So it will get easier for you to achieve that education or to gain that knowledge which is required to pursue different careers in aviation. And we are talking with international universities also, world-class best universities, to collaborate with building the university here. So there is a lot of bright future in aviation. Like I've said, every plane needs at least 400 people working at different levels. Right from you, see, when you want to travel, how many have you traveled in an airplane? ఎంతమంది వెళ్ళారు ఎయిర్ప్లేన్? ఇంకా వెళ్ళలేదు. ఇంకా డ్రీమ్ ఉందా, వెళ్ళాలని ఉందా? చేద్దాం, నేను అది కూడా అవకాశం ఉంటే ఖచ్చితంగా చేద్దాం. సో ఒక్కొక్క ప్లేన్కి కనీసం 400 మంది పనిచేయాలి. ఒక ప్లేన్ కానీ మనం యూటిలైజేషన్లో పెట్టాలని. దానికి కావాల్సింది మనం ఎయిర్పోర్ట్కి వెళ్ళిన దగ్గర నుంచి మనం కారు దిగి ఎయిర్పోర్ట్లో మనం ఎయిర్పోర్ట్ బిల్డింగ్ లోపలికి వెళ్ళి మనం ఎయిర్పోర్ట్ బోర్డ్ అయ్యి మళ్ళీ ఇంకెక్కడో డెస్టినేషన్లో అక్కడ ఎయిర్పోర్ట్లో ల్యాండ్ అయ్యి అక్కడ బయటకు దిగి మళ్ళీ కారు ఎక్కి మళ్ళీ ఇంటికి వచ్చేటప్పటికి ఒక ప్లేన్లో మనం ఇంత ట్రావెల్ చేసినందుకు ప్రతి ప్లేన్కి కనీసం 400 మంది పనిచేయాలి డిఫరెంట్ లెవెల్స్లో. మీ లగేజ్ హ్యాండిల్ చేయడానికి ఒకళ్ళు, మీరు దిగినప్పుడు సెక్యూరిటీకి ఒకళ్ళు, మీకు లోపలికి వెళ్తే సెక్యూరిటీ చెకింగ్ ఒకళ్ళు, ఎయిర్పోర్ట్లో ఉండే షాప్స్కి ఒకళ్ళు, ఎయిర్పోర్ట్ మెయింటైన్ చేయడానికి ఒకళ్ళు, రన్వే మెయింటైన్ చేయడానికి ఒకళ్ళు, ఎయిర్ స్పేస్లో గాల్లో ఎగిరిన తర్వాత కూడా పైలట్స్తో మాట్లాడి మీరు ఈ రూట్ తీసుకోండి, ఈ రూట్ తీసుకోకూడదని ఇంజనీర్స్ ఒకళ్ళు, మళ్ళీ ఫ్లైట్ దింపిన తర్వాత కూడా దానికి మెయింటెనెన్స్ చేయాలి. ప్రతి ఫ్లైట్ ప్రతిసారి కూడా మెయింటెనెన్స్ చేయాలి. దాంట్లో కూడా డిఫరెంట్ మెయింటెనెన్స్ కాంపోనెంట్స్ ఉంటాయి. లైన్ మెయింటెనెన్స్, బేస్ మెయింటెనెన్స్, కాంపోనెంట్ మెయింటెనెన్స్, ఇంజిన్ మెయింటెనెన్స్ అని ఇలా రకరకాల యాక్టివిటీస్ మీరు తీసుకుంటే కనీసం 400 మంది, అందరూ ఒకే లైన్ ఆఫ్ వర్క్ కాదు, డిఫరెంట్ లైన్స్ ఆఫ్ వర్క్ లో ఇచ్చేస్తున్నారు. ఇంత స్కోప్ ఏ ఇండస్ట్రీలో కూడా లేదు. ఏవియేషన్ ఇండస్ట్రీలో అంత స్కోప్ ఉంది, కానీ చాలా మందికి తెలియదు. ఏవియేషన్ అంటే ఒక ప్లేను, ఎయిర్పోర్టు, అది ఎక్కడి నుంచో ఎగురుతుంది, ఎక్కడికో వెళ్తుందని అంతవరకే అనుకుంటాం. కానీ మీరు ఒక ఇంజనీరింగ్ చదివినా, మీరు బిఎస్సి చేసినా, ఆర్ట్స్ చేసినా, ఏ టైప్ ఆఫ్ కోర్స్ చేసినా దానికి అనుగుణంగా ఏవియేషన్ ఇండస్ట్రీలో ప్రత్యేకంగా ఒక జాబ్ ఈ రోజుల్లో మనకు దొరుకుతుంది. ఇండస్ట్రీ కూడా గ్రో అవుతుంది. ఏవియేషన్ ఇండస్ట్రీ గ్రో అయినట్టు ఏ ఇండస్ట్రీ కూడా ఈరోజు దేశంలో అంత ఫాస్ట్గా గ్రో అవ్వలేకపోతుంది. ఎందుకంటే అంత డిమాండ్ పెరిగింది. ఈరోజు మిడిల్ క్లాస్ కానీ, లోవర్ మిడిల్ క్లాస్ కానీ వాళ్ళు కూడా టైం సేవ్ చేసుకోవడానికి బిగ్గెస్ట్ అడ్వాంటేజ్ ఏంటి? ఎయిర్ ట్రావెల్లో మనం టైం సేవ్ అవుతుంది. 8 గంటలు పట్టేది ఈరోజు 50 నిమిషాల్లో మనం ట్రావెల్ చేయగలుగుతున్నాం. మొన్ననే సీ ప్లేన్ యాక్టివిటీస్ కూడా మన స్టేట్లో స్టార్ట్ చేసాం. ప్రకాశం బ్యారేజ్ విజయవాడలో సీ ప్లేన్ ఎక్కితే, సీ ప్లేన్ తాలూకా అడ్వాంటేజ్ ఏంటంటే ఎయిర్పోర్ట్ అవసరం లేదు. సాధారణంగా ఎయిర్పోర్ట్ కట్టాలంటే సుమారు 700 to 1000 ఏకర్స్ కావాలి. అన్ని దగ్గరలో భూమి అవకాశం లేదు కదా. భూమి లేని దగ్గర ఎక్కడైనా ఒక చెరువు ఉన్నా, ఒక నది ఉన్నా, వాటర్ బాడీ ఉన్నా, ఆ వాటర్ బాడీ నుంచే మనం టేక్ ఆఫ్ చేయొచ్చు, ల్యాండింగ్ చేయొచ్చు. అద్భుతమైన టెక్నాలజీ అది. మనం ప్రకాశం బ్యారేజ్ నుంచి శ్రీశైలం డ్యామ్ ఉంటే ఇక్కడ నుంచి బయలుదేరి అక్కడ దిగాం. అదే కానీ ప్రకాశం బ్యారేజ్ దగ్గర బై రోడ్ మనం బయలుదేరుంటే కనీసం 6.5 hours నుంచి 7.5 hours పడుతుంది. కానీ మేము సీ ప్లేన్లో వెళ్ళిన తర్వాత 45 minutesలో వెళ్ళాం. ఈ రోజుల్లో అందరికీ కావాల్సింది, అందరికీ ఒక ఐడియా ఉంది, డబ్బు సేవ్ చేసుకునే కంటే మనం టైం సేవ్ చేసుకుంటే మన డబ్బు సేవ్ చేసుకున్నట్టే. అందరికీ కావాల్సింది టైం కావాలి. ఎందుకంటే టైం ఒకసారి స్పెండ్ చేసిన తర్వాత మరి తిరిగి రాదు. డబ్బులు స్పెండ్ చేసినా మళ్ళీ సంపాదించుకోవచ్చు, ఇంకేదైనా సరే పోయింది తిరిగి సంపాదించుకోవచ్చు, కానీ సమయం మాత్రం మళ్ళీ తిరిగి రాదు. సో సమయాన్ని మనం సేవ్ చేసుకునే మార్గాలు అందరూ కూడా అన్వేషిస్తున్నారు. అందుకని ఈరోజు ఎక్కువ మంది ఫ్లైట్లో వెళ్తే ఒక రోజులో జరిగే పని మనకి కొన్ని గంటల్లోనే జరిగిపోతుంది. కాబట్టి ఫ్లైట్ ట్రావెల్ కూడా చాలా మంది ఈరోజు వస్తున్నారు. డిమాండ్ పెరుగుతుంది, ఇండస్ట్రీ గ్రో అవుతుంది, తద్వారా జాబ్స్ కూడా ఈ ఇండస్ట్రీలో ప్రత్యేకంగా గ్రో అవుతాయి. జాబ్స్ గ్రో అయిన తర్వాత నేను మినిస్టర్గా ఉన్నాను, దేశంలో అందరూ కూడా వచ్చేసి మన శ్రీకాకుళం నుంచి రాకపోతే నాకు బాధగా ఉంటుంది కదా. అందుకనే మీరు కూడా ఏవియేషన్లోకి ఎక్కువ శాతం రావాలని చెప్పి మీకు ఏవియేషన్ ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేయడానికి ఈరోజు ఈ గ్రూప్ను కూడా పిలిపించాం. వాళ్ళు కూడా మీలాగే చిన్న ఫ్యామిలీస్ నుంచి, ఎక్కడో మారుమూల గ్రామాల్లో పుట్టిన వీళ్ళందరూ కూడా, వాళ్ళు కూడా అలాగే ఏదో చిన్న కోర్సులు చదివి సరేలే ఏవియేషన్ అని అంటే ఒక చిన్న ప్యాషన్ అన్న ఆలోచనతో వాళ్ళు ముందుకొచ్చి వాళ్ళు పర్సూ చేశారు. స్టెప్ బై స్టెప్ చిన్న జాబ్స్తో స్టార్ట్ అయ్యారు. ఈరోజు మేనేజర్స్గా, ఎయిర్పోర్ట్ అంతరిని హ్యాండిల్ చేసే మేనేజర్స్గా కూడా కొంతమంది ఈరోజు పనిచేస్తున్నారు. ఇలా 100 మంది ఈరోజు విమెన్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ ఉన్నాయి మీకు ఏవియేషన్ ఇండస్ట్రీలో. సో మీకు ఏవియేషన్లో మీరు ఎన్ని చేరుకోండి, మీరు ఏదో చేయండి అనే బదులు ఆల్రెడీ విమెన్ ఎవరైతే సక్సెస్ సాధించారో వాళ్ళని తెచ్చి మీకు పరిచయం చేసి వాళ్ళ తాలూకా స్టోరీస్ చెప్తే మీకు మరింత ధైర్యంగా ఉంటుందనే ఈరోజు ప్రత్యేకంగా ఈ కార్యక్రమం పెట్టాం. వీళ్ళు కూడా దేశం మొత్తం మీద కార్యక్రమాలు చేస్తారు, కానీ మనం మినిస్టర్గా ఉన్నామనే గౌరవంతో మీ శ్రీకాకుళమే వచ్చి చేస్తామని చెప్పి మాటిచ్చి తొందరగానే ఈ కార్యక్రమం కూడా చేశారు. వాళ్ళు కూడా మనందరి తరఫున ప్రత్యేకమైనటువంటి అభినందనలు తెలియజేస్తున్నాను. అలాగే ఇందాక చెప్పినట్టు ఈ ఈవెంట్ ఫుల్ సక్సెస్గా అవ్వాలనంటే మీలో కూడా ఆ ప్యాషన్ మీరందరూ కూడా బయటికి తీసి మీరు కూడా ఏవియేషన్లో ఏదో ఒకటి చేయాలన్న ఆలోచనతో ముందుకు రావాలి. చాలా డిఫరెంట్ వెరైటీ ఆఫ్ జాబ్స్ ఉన్నాయి. దాన్ని పర్సూ చేయడానికి ఏమైనా ఉంటే విమెన్ ఏవియేషన్ ఇన్ ఇండియా వీళ్ళు కూడా మీకు టచ్లో ఉంటారు. ఎవరికైనా ఎటువంటి సపోర్ట్ కానీ దీనికి సంబంధించి ఏదైనా అవేర్నెస్ కావాలంటే మా అందరి తరఫున మేము ఇస్తాం. సో డెఫినెట్గా మీరు అందరూ కూడా ముందుకు రావాలని, ఏవియేషన్లో ఎక్కువ శాతం మహిళల్ని చూడాలనే తాపత్రయంతో మేము పనిచేస్తున్నాం. కాబట్టి ఆ కళని నిజం చేయడానికి మీరందరూ కూడా ఈ అవకాశాన్ని వినియోగించుకుంటారని మరొకసారి మీ అందరికీ తెలియజేసుకుంటున్నాను. 2 ఎయిర్పోర్ట్లు మన దగ్గరలోనే వస్తున్నాయి. సో జాబ్స్ కూడా పెరుగుతాయి మన దగ్గరలో. దానికి సంబంధించినటువంటి యాక్టివిటీస్ కూడా ఎక్కువ పెరుగుతాయి. కాబట్టి మీరందరూ కూడా ముందుకు వస్తారని మళ్ళీ తెలియజేసుకుంటూ, వన్స్ అగైన్ మై హార్ట్ ఫెల్ట్ గ్రాటిట్యూడ్ అండ్ థ్యాంక్స్ టు ఆల్ ద విమెన్ హూ హావ్ కమ్ ఆల్ ద వే from different parts of the country just to motivate you, encourage you to be here. Like they've said, they have so much confidence on you. They know what your true talent is. They're not seeing you as small town girls. They see you as a passionate women who can lead the industry in the future. So special thanks to them, and also for you, all of you who have come here from different colleges here, and we are going to continue having these kind of events so that more opportunities come your way. And all the college staff and especially the principal for making us have this wonderful event here. Sincere gratitude to him also, and he has explained how the college has come up. In fact 60s it has started, and now, and I have one connection with this college also. My mother has studied in this college, so I have a special connection with this college. And Previously, I've come to this college on numerous occasions and I've told them that I am going to be the brand ambassador for this college. Any issues that are there for this college, I'm going to facilitate. I'm going to help them go through those challenges and build a top class college in this facility. So I've been supporting it for some time now and I see that there is a lot more to do. And definitely as a minister also, I'll continue my support and I'll ensure that what A grade is there, we have to achieve for A plus grade now. NAC A plus grading is what we have to achieve. And for that, we'll collectively work together. And whatever little requirements are there for the college, from my side, I'm going to support. With this, I want to thank each and everyone who is present here. A wonderful, wonderful event that we are conducting. So thank you very much and all the best to each and every one of you. Jai Hind.